Wow, she is sweaty.
She's not sweaty. She was underwater. Welcome back, everybody. We are going to deliver Poseidon to Gaia because everything goes back to the mother.
Yeah. Now. It says I'm over here.
I mean, you're over there because you did pass through that giant dome.
Yeah. Oh no, I got that one. Okay. Assumptions for running into trouble?
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
Uh-oh.
That's
a
good.
red flag.
No, because all the things are back to normal. It's no longer plant life. Now it's
must have headed back up top.
what it's supposed to be.
All the embers they could carry, I guess.
I hope so. Oh, wow. That actually looks really cool. I'm just worried that, like, that's a dome that's gonna show light. And it's gonna be, like, a signal in the sky. Okay, well, how do I get out of here?
That's really cool.
Aha! Really? Was this like Chinatown district, question mark?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, it has to be.
Wow.
Right?
So this is how it's supposed to be in the year 2066.
Holograms everywhere.
Robots training our children.
Go back down for a sec.
Why?
Like to right here. Look up. To the left. Double jump.
Ah.
There you go. Didn't have to be all fancy about it, but okay.
I didn't do that. She did.
Well, I know. Yeah, she was.
Go on, Aloy. You were just about to... Get up? Get up? What is her deal? What are you doing?
Are you good?
No!
What's
So
going on?
there's a ladder right there, right?
Yeah?
Like, she won't go up the ledge. She just does this to jump. So I go around this side, and she's not, like that would be a grappling point, right? Like, get up, and she won't. There we go. My God. I had to swim through all of this.
Yeah. Oh, and now it's hot and humid.
Yeah, because everything was
It's like
wet.
the worst kind of environment to be in.
Oh, all of a sudden there's fire?
An elevator. Moreland must have built this before the place flooded. Might still work. Be nice not to have to climb back up.
You're really gonna make me go in through the other entrance? Watch it snap and shatter to the ground and I have to climb anyways.
At least her hair doesn't do weird things anymore.
Oh yeah! I remember that. Yay! What's that? Is there a hole in the ground now?
Yeah. And it has your stuff.
Oh!
Oh, you're higher than what you were.
Huh.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city.
Oh no.
That eagle?
Oh, I don't have anything to take. For
How much
once.
did all this
What's
cost?
going on out there?
Ah, this might be bad. Oh, see?
Wow.
Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted. There's another.
That's really cool.
That's amazing. I
His
would love to
dream
see that.
realized, his old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Well, come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
They're reopening the
dream.
casino.
Yep.
I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve was a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later.
Eh.
For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But with all the ruins here, I might want to look around before I head back. And with my new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
Yeah, all of that.
Did you really have to drop your turds in the water?
You parked them right in front of the water. That's really cool.
It is. It's like all the ruined buildings are back.
This was supposed to be an outline for the buildings that are no longer there.
Yeah, a reflection off the buildings.
Oh,
like we
some
do
of them
in
are still there, yeah.
New York and stuff. Oh, I thought I died.
Yeah, that's just what's left of the buildings.
Yeah. I'm trying to go to this fireplace.
Do you think this only turns on at night?
Maybe. Campfire discovered. Do 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 do. Yeah. Ain't no way I'm riding a machine the entire way.
No.
I see you, champion. Sit.
Yeah, I bet you do. No, thank you. I'm good right now.
She has so much gossip every time you come by.
I don't currently want a side quest, thanks.
Can't let the cold distract me.
You can't be cold in that. No. I refuse. Look, she is more covered than she ever has been when I'm playing. There is no way in hell she's cold.
Next time there's a blizzard, I'll give you a leather jacket and be like, here, don't complain.
Shut up.
The old ones created so many wonderful inventions to help others, to help the planet. Technology really can be an amazing thing.
Yeah, until it gets a mind of its own and decides to kill everyone.
You're just a ray of sunshine, aren't you?
Only for you.
He does have him. Oh, he wants to play a game. I'm not going to play a game with you. Gaia. I come bearing one of your children.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Sure have.
I was kind of expecting her to answer, but I guess not. Fishies!
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Thanks.
Got it.
Go to the Cyclops.
This thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because I got a drone.
Okay. Data module's in.
Good choice.
Ooh.
Wow.
You can literally just change the background.
That's kind of cool.
It is.
Alright, talk to Gaia?
Hey, Gaia. It's me.
Aw.
Hello, Aloy. Did you wish to continue our discussion?
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
Oh, the ones that we found in the bunker? Where they were hopeful, and then it was like, I haven't heard from my husband. These are
Yeah.
just cuts of your previous messages to me.
And they were all basically lied to.
Yeah.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city. Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths at their core have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up. Were you able to make use of Poseidon?
Yes. Many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified.
Yes!
As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline. According to my data, however, it appears a localized occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
Maybe I'll look into it when I can. So, Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system. Is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
Oh, do you think the other people went to go after Poseidon and couldn't get in?
Until next time, Aloy.
Ha. Sucks to be them.
Yeah.
I'm a winner.
I'm a wiener.
And now I can go deep diving in caves whenever I want. Not that I will, because that was terrifying.
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Why don't you check the cache? Maybe you left it there when you dropped off all that ale.
Oh. Hope it didn't get stained.
Varl disappeared.
Check his room.
Working on it. Nope, he's not in here. Is he in the new room that opened? Oh my god. Can you stop with the music? Elevator? Is that the room she opened?
I think Varl's in here because he did say to go talk to him.
This room is open. What is this room? It's the elevator. Oh my god, her shadow scared the crap out of me.
Oh my god, you can hear it from there.
That's all it is, though, is an elevator. There's nothing here. Is there a secret? No. What the heck? Lame.
Hi. Happy birthday, Isaac.
Oh.
Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
She is an Aloy.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful.
Well, that's where they're
She
staying.
showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
She missed her old friend.
Yeah.
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think back on Earth, She was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
She's upset.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. They didn't interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No.
Any information about them was redacted. So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is.
When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
She's not the same, though.
Let's leave it at that, then.
Then why did you bring it up?
Because she thought about it, but then the more she thought about it, she didn't want to hurt Tilda.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name.
Yeah.
You never talk about him, but he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
More conversation! Why do we have to go through this every time?
Aloy.
Hey.
It's literally an hour of talking.
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish.
Whoa!
To deny our dying
Yo.
bodies to
I'm
Earth,
sorry?
To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
Okay. Fuck you then.
Guess I'm a little offended.
Going through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather,
Museum.
the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from. Like you've done here for us.
Kind of, I
Maybe
guess.
one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice. Are you
Aloy
guys
hates
training with
people.
Erend as well?
Mm-hmm.
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
Are you serious?
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
So being evenly matched was enough to injure his pride?
Apparently.
Is there anything I can help with around
He
here?
lost to a leaf grazer.
Oh no, we're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh God.
Bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's got mommy
He's spoken
issues?
of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
Yeah.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I
You
wouldn't worry
should.
about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
Ooh. Ooh.
I should get going.
Ooh.
Good luck on your search.
I mean, she approves of Aloy.
Yeah, she does. So I'm sure Sona will be kind of maybe pissed. I can't tell.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
It's
Guess
not.
It's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding, any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet.
Oh, that's right. He was gonna try and hand Aloy over to them.
What do you make of this Tilda the Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe. You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it.
No, he hated your little play toy.
Yeah, her little plaything.
So I can't let myself dwell on him.
He wouldn't be
Not
able
with
to
everything I
understand
have
any of
to do.
this.
I understand.
No, it would be.
Sometimes when I
It would
think
probably
about my
destroy
sister,
him.
about what she would have become if she had survived the proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time. You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them.
For all the Sobeks.
At least, well, I guess they would understand
I should get back out there.
slavery because of
We'll
the
be here
Karja
if you need us.
enslaving people all over. I was like, he used that word properly, huh? Just kidding. I'm stupid.
Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down in that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's
Whoa,
fine,
hold up.
I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Less like there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
Yeah, about that.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a picture anytime soon.
Wow.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me.
Yes, I'm a redneck.
Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
So I hear.
I made one joke.
It was
about
not a
how
joke.
They, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt.
She didn't say don't hurt her. She said don't get hurt.
Are you playing that board game I keep seeing everywhere?
Oh, you mean Strike? Yeah, I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things. Yeah, it's a Tanakh game. I thought about playing Katalo, but what if he tries to kill me if I win?
I think you're safe.
Yeah, I don't know. Heard a lot of things about that tribe.
Will you stop being so...
Racist?
Yeah! What the heck, man?
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink.
And you're the only one drinking.
There is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
No,
Maybe
thanks.
another time. I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess. Do be careful out there.
Catalo.
Yeah, where is he? Let's see. He is...
No, that's the wrong room. Sorry. There's one right next to it.
But he's not in here. I saw him earlier. Like, I could see him standing in the doorway. Nope, that's an exit. This is my room.
Huh. The door's unlocked now.
What door? This door? Looks like this is vegetation.
A lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, Control Center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
This is gonna be Zell's favorite room.
Yep.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
Aww.
According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I can ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
Nice. So they're stored below this facility.
How you doing, buddy?
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
Yeah, is Gaia gonna give you back your arm?
Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted. Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand.
So it's like a ghost pain?
Only empathize.
Probably.
You have my thanks.
Like he thinks to go and move it to grab something and the stub moves, but there's nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
Have you spoken
That's
with
gotta
Aaron at all?
suck.
Mm-hmm.
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
Oh, him and Aaron are gonna get along.
Sharing.
That's gonna be interesting.
I hope so.
I should get going.
If I can help in some way, say the word.
I will. Thank you.
They're all gonna be here for different reasons at the end of this. Like, it's gonna be like a big battle or something, and they're all gonna have their specialties.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that took a really long time.
It did. Is there one more thing in here?
No. That's just to play a board game with him. This is... on to the next quest.
Cool.
To pick up Demeter.
Well, I think that's a good place to stop it then.
Yeah, we can do that in the next one.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Oh god. Don't even ask questions about that. I don't even understand it yet.
Alright.
Alright, we will see you... That's not the button I wanted. We will see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.